The Rotary Club of Mount Shasta hosts the new annual Crags Century on the third weekend in June. Enjoy incredible views of some of nature's finest scenery as you ride this fabulous route. The ride starts and ends in the Mount Shasta City Park, where the headwaters of the Sacramento emerge pure and cold. Warm up with an easy cruise along pristine Siskiyou Lake. Then test your mettle with a challenging climb up a scenic one-lane windy mountain pass up and over Mumbo Summit along the Sacramento River. For cycling enthusiasts, Siskiyou County may be the best-kept secret in the western United States, with some of the most beautiful and diverse roads ever ridden with very little vehicular traffic. For every season, and at every point of the compass, there is something fun to do in Siskiyou County, like world-class fishing, skiing, snowboarding, and mountaineering. The ride features 6 well-stocked rest stops which all boast locally home-baked goodies and a variety of other delicious foods to refuel with. According to overwhelming post-ride feedback, our rest stops were staffed by the most fun-loving and enthusiastic volunteers ever encountered, which helped make this the most enjoyable Century ride ever ridden for many of our participants.
Yes, please.
The climb up to Mumbo Summit travels 17 miles with over 4,000 feet of elevation gain. It starts out gradually and becomes more difficult near the top, with short stretches of up to 14% grades. Reaching the summit is an accomplishment worthy of celebration and accolades for riders of all experience levels. The Crags Century offers 4 ride options, including a full century with roughly 8,500 feet of climbing, a metric century with roughly 6,300 feet of climbing, a half-met 35-mile ride with just 2,200 feet of climbing, and a family-friendly Gone Fishin' ride with 10 enjoyable miles featuring a stop at the Sisson Museum and historic fish hatchery. Once over the top of Mumbo Summit, enjoy a fantastic downhill segment with many overlooks along the way featuring spectacular views of the Trinity Alps, Trinity Lake, and Scott Mountain.
Awesome.
Great. It's awesome.
You guys are doing a fantastic job.
Aren't they?
They are.
This is so good.
Enjoy an exhilarating 10-mile downhill segment as the ride continues, making the turn eastward where the spectacular Castle Crags jut out in full view. Both the metric and full century routes will circle around the skyscraping 6,000-foot spires of polished granite, showcasing views of Mount Lassen and Burney Mountain in the distance. Passing through the quaint little town of Castella, follow a scenic forested one-lane road along the Sacramento River, across the Pacific Crest Trail, through the bucolic little riverside town of Dunsmuir. Siskiyou County is geographically diverse, from towering mountains and dense forests to desert, chaparral, and lush fertile valleys. The county is home to world-famous trout fishing rivers and streams such as the Sacramento, Klamath, and McCloud rivers, and is dotted with 272 lakes and reservoirs. Scattered throughout the county's varied landscape are hundreds of miles of hiking and biking trails with spectacular mountain vistas and crystal-clear alpine lakes. The second highest volcano on the west coast, at 14,179 feet tall, Mount Shasta towers near its center. It's all here in Siskiyou County, where adventure is just waiting to happen. For the full century and the half-metric riders, the ride heads north from Mount Shasta toward the historic town of Weed and spins through the Shasta Valley, crossing creeks and pasture lands along the way. Mount Shasta looms overhead throughout the valley, and as you sail through Weed and past the College of the Siskiyous, voted the most scenic college campus in California.
All right.
Eating and drinking for 2 hours.
Actually, what was it?
Awesome, what a day.
All right. All right today. Awesome.
I tell you, the terrain is outstanding. And the people at this restaurant will fly.
Didn't they?
Oh yeah, unreal.
Awesome.
Unreal, come back.
Thank you.
For more information about the Castle Crags Century, visit our website at www.castlecragscentury.com and follow us on Facebook.